it's Jessie V. So today I thought it would be kind of interesting to talk about the creepiest things that have happened to people during the witching hour. Or in other words, 3 o'clock in the morning, the time we all love. I have told you guys tons. Oh my gosh, I just totally wiped my lipstick off on my finger. Why? Anyways, I have told you guys tons of stories that have happened to me personally at 3 o'clock in the morning. I always wake up at that time for some reason, and it happens to a lot of other people as well. It's a very common thing. But before I get into some of the creepy stories that have happened to other people, I thought that I would do a little research on the witching hour. I kind of wanted to know some of the history behind it. And I did find a few different interesting things online that I'm gonna tell you about, but before we get into that, this video is sponsored by Pack of Pets. And yes, I have talked about them many times before, and yes, you've probably heard about this a lot, but I will continue doing it because it is such a great app. I really love it, and I think you guys will too. I've always kind of compared it to a Tamagotchi, but way, way better. You basically have your own virtual pet. So you take care of it, you feed it, you decorate your room. There's all kinds of stuff you can customize in this game. You can explore the town, you can do quests, there's games. It's seriously like endless. And what I love the most, as you guys know I always say, is that these Pack of Pets evolve, so the game is always interesting, you never really get bored. So yeah, I will put the download link below. You can get it on iOS or Android. Okay, so let's get into the creepiness. My hair, I don't know what it's doing today. I mean, I just washed it, so it's sort of damp, but there's no like volume to it or shape. It's just there. I look like the Grudge right now. So maybe that kind of suits the video. How does one style damp hair? I don't know. I really don't. It's so funny because you guys made a comment last week on my video that said take a shot every time Jess fixes her hair or plays with her hair. I swear that constantly in my videos. Look, I'm doing it right now. I'll just like do this. I don't know why. It feels nice. My hair's so soft. Not to brag or anything. Okay, let's get into my research because I'm so distracted. Okay, so some people believe that at 3 a.m. witches and sorcerers carry out their various rituals in an attempt to tap into maximum magical power or something like that. They just believe there's stronger power at that hour. That totally just rhymed. But yeah, there's just ultimate power, you know what I mean? Okay, so the second belief is that at 3 a.m. the barrier between the living and the dead is lifted. So basically ghosts are able to wander between both realms, which is super creepy. And that is why so many people have claimed that they have heard or seen ghosts at that hour, because apparently ghosts are able to just do what they want. Human world, dead world. Whatever they want, they could choose. And then there's a belief which I really hate, and it has to do with demons and evil spirits. Basically, at that time, they're able to roam around the earth in bodies of people or animals that they have possessed, which, you know, that's always nice. I mean, there's a bunch of different theories and opinions that I came across online, but those are the 3 top ones. And I think I personally believe in the second one, where ghosts are just able to communicate better at that hour. But I don't know. What do you guys think? But yeah, the term the witching hour has been around since like 1560, where between 3 and 4 a.m. something happens. Something. Things that change people's lives forever. Because trust me, if you ever see a ghost, you are not the same person. Not to freak you out or anything, okay? But yeah, let's read some creepy experiences from other people. This is the part that always freaks me out. Like, you know when you go see a horror movie and at the very beginning it says based on a true story and you're like, nope, nope, bye. Like, you don't want to ever read something or watch something that's based on something that really happened, you know? It's scary. And we're about to read some real experiences, so buckle up. I literally have a file on my computer that says 3 a.m. That is the file name. Okay, so we're just gonna read a few, not too many, because I don't want to give you guys nightmares or anything. I heard 3 knocks around 3 a.m. at our front door. When I opened it, nothing was there, and I thought it could be my mother who passed away last June. Okay, that's definitely creepy. About once a week, I wake up just after 3 a.m. I always feel extremely cold, and my blankets are so tight around my body that they feel like they are suffocating me. In the dark corner of my bedroom, there's a tall, dark figure with its arms stretched out towards me. It only stays there for about 5 seconds and then suddenly vanishes. When I wake up in the morning, I have a terrible headache, and then it happens again the next week. Oh my gosh, I would like always want someone else in the room with me while I'm sleeping. I don't think I'd be able to sleep alone if that happened. My mom went to therapy for 5 years because she always complained about waking up at 3 a.m. and seeing her deceased best friend looking at her through the window. She said her spirit was was haunting her and could only communicate at 3 a.m. for some reason. Oh man, I would definitely be going to therapy for that. Like, how do you go about your day normally after you see that? The other night, my bedroom door suddenly slammed around 3:40 a.m. It was so loud that my dog ran up the stairs barking. I had no windows open, so there couldn't have been a draft. When I walked over to open the door, I felt this really cold energy around my neck and then it was gone. I see like a pattern of people saying that they felt cold when this happens to them. Doesn't that mean like a ghost is near or something? I feel like whenever a ghost is really close to you, you get this really chilly feeling around your body. When I was a kid, I remember waking up at 3 a.m. all the time. I would look at my ceiling to see this dark energy floating above me. I would always try to reach out to touch it, but I couldn't. My mom remembers me crying because I was so confused, and I would make her sleep in my bed until I fell asleep. Oh my gosh. That kind of reminds me of Insidious, when that like demon devil thing was on the guy's ceiling. Do you remember that scene? It was creepy. But I always made my mom sleep in my bed whenever I had like a bad dream, whenever I was scared as a child. That was just what I did. She'd literally sleep beside me until I fell asleep. I feel like a lot of moms probably did that. I'll never forget this one time when my husband woke me up during the witching hour. His face was in complete shock that he couldn't even form words. All he could do was point towards our closet where a hand was wrapped around the door. Whatever it was, it had extremely long, skinny fingers. Its nails were pointed and they tapped against the wooden door in a rhythm. We sat in bed motionless, staring at whatever was hidden inside our closet. And the second the clock changed to 4 o'clock, the hand quickly pulled away into the darkness. Oh my gosh, I don't know what it is about closets, but they freak me out. I literally got rid of the closet door in my room because I hate closet doors. Like, I mean, who knows what's behind them, you know what I mean? I mean, there's tons of other ones that I found, but I'll leave it at that for now. And then there were also some really weird images that I saw, and a lot of these are just illustrated, but they're kind of pictures of what people have seen in their lives at 3 a.m. So let's just look at a few of them. They're really weird. I remember researching these, and it was probably around 2 a.m. when I was looking at all these pictures, and 3 a.m. was creeping up really quickly. And I was like, how am I gonna sleep now, Jess? Like, why do you do these things to yourself? I have no idea. But yeah, these pictures are just extremely eerie and creepy, and anything sort of shadowed where you can't really see their full figure or face, I hate it. I hate the unknown. It bothers me so much. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Hopefully it didn't scare you too much. Don't forget, we still have tour tickets happening right now for Ontario, Canada, and Quebec, so I will put those in the description for you. They're selling very fast. And yeah, the rest of my social media information is also down below, along with my vlog channel and my P.O. Box information, so check that out. And until next time, guys, bye!